Baynes hyperextended his knee in the first half. Don't know the severity of it, don't know what it means, other than that was what I was told at halftime. He hyperextended his knee. He's going to be reevaluated after the game, after he has iced it, everything else.
Brad, Terry was saying yesterday how his chemistry with Marcus has really been building, and you could see that tonight. What do you think of the energy that they brought to that unit?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was one of the things that was kind of missing from our first 5 days or so of practice as we were trying to figure out what we were going to do with that unit. And, you know, we basically had them separated most of that time. And I just think they bring a lot when they're on the court together. And, again, the energy that they play with, the way that they can lift you on offense and defense. Terry's defense has made really good strides. And it's a credit to him, and I think part of it is you're in the league another year, and you just become more experienced and more used to it. So hopefully that can be a real uplifting group for us. They certainly led the way tonight.
Coach, also, just two quick things. Following up on Terry, is he showing you more in terms of his ability to lead the team? And then also, Abdul, can you just comment on the way he's been playing?
Well, I think Abdul's doing a lot of good things. I think, you know, like a lot of guys that are playing in the NBA for the first time, there's a lot going on, and you're trying to just kind of keep up day to day and everything else. And he's putting in a lot of work. He's an exceptionally hard worker, and, you know, we think really highly of him. You know, I don't ask anybody to lead outside of who they are, and I think Terry is not a loud guy by any means, but he is without a doubt extremely competitive and extremely driven, and you can see it every day. And so I think the way that Terry leads is really by example. And you know, he's been like that from day one. Even when you drafted him, you knew that, you know, everybody is you know, everybody says everybody is that, but he's really driven and really competitive. So that's been, you know, that's been his. I think he leads authentically that way.
Brad, just curious how much you wanted to see that second unit that started tonight play like the first team, or is it they're playing with their own identity?
No, I think they have to play to their strengths. I think they have to play to their own identity. That's a good way of phrasing it. While at the same time, no matter who's on the court, you know, ultimately we want to become a team that if somebody's not available, we play great to our strengths. And if everybody's available, we hopefully can play great to our strengths. Doesn't mean you're always going to get the result you want, but you know, it was encouraging to see not only the first group that started tonight, but also the guys off the bench. I thought did a really good job, especially in that first half.
You mentioned the experience with Terry's defense. What is he doing differently now that maybe he wasn't doing the last couple of years?
Yeah, I just think you get a little bit more used to the actions that people are running, to where your body should be at the start of actions, to being aware and alert to where your shortcuts are that you can take. If you start out with great body position, and that's just a process. Sometimes that gets sped up because you get thrown to the fire a little bit, and you know, but it's easy to take shortcuts, and he's done a good job of just continually learning and growing, and he's gotten to the point where I think he's really started the season well, both in practice and in games. You know, I think, you know, guarding Isaiah for the last couple of years in practice and then guarding Kyrie for the first couple of weeks, I mean, that's hard to do. And so I think that also helps quite a bit.